Hey everybody, it is I Hell Gear, and let me sip my water real quick. So, Snoopy's Town Tale development team recently asked the players, "What do you think of the event?" And I want to take this moment to simply talk about the event. Now, one thing I will say about the camp event is that it's a month early. You know, I wasn't expecting to get the camp event in May. But this is a new camp. It's Paleo Camp. That's fine and dandy. Really good change up of everything. So, not sure what's going to be in store for June. Maybe you're going to be taking June off. But we'll see. Now, there are two parts to enjoying an event. And I want to go through this one because it's a very important thing to discuss. So, I want to go back to my little area where I have my event going on. And I got this little area right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Try to encapsulate everything here. So, to the development team, and I know you guys are the main ones asking this sort of thing, but I'm just going to go and do what I always do. The very reason why, well, the very reason why. I want to be straight with you. There are two parts of enjoying an event on Snoopy's Town Tale. The first part of the event is the event itself. When you have the event set up, and we're just going to go into this because apparently, from what I've been hearing, that this is the last time we're going to have the event structured like this. The first thing that comes up when it comes to the event is how the event is set up. You guys are realizing this. You've made it perfectly clear. You're hearing the players and they're not happy with this event structure. So you're working on another one. And frankly, more power to you. Thank you for that. Now, as you can see, when you get various things, you're going to get all these nice little items and decor and whatnot. And it's nice to have these little spots because that came with events anyway. I need to look at the dinosaur bones. The crafting station being changing from an actual building where you tap on and it just makes a tab to this. I actually liked how that was set up. That was rather nice. Make some more of this, make another one of these, and there we are. You understand the first part of that, the decor. However, there is one thing that I want to throw out here, and it's just as important as the decor, and that is space. There's no point of having all the sweet decor for an event if there is nowhere to put this stuff. Now, a lot of people have these wonderful little shaded out plots of land. And many people will tell you that some of this land costs too much money. We have no problem stacking Snoop. You need the Woodstock coins. A lot of players can stack up chips. It's no problem. But the part of it is being unable to buy real estate here. Like this particular plot right here, this one here in the middle, at 1,700 Beagle bucks. Beagle bucks are very, very hard to come by. And I know every now and again a contest is held to win some of these, and we get sales to get beagle bucks, but a lot of these places are rough on the beagle buck side, and it's expensive. Like this one is 1,800. I want to build that for this part of Paleo Camp. This is 1,800 beagle bucks right here. Right, this square is 1,850, and then you got this square right here. This is the most expensive plot of land. This rectangle that you see right here, this rectangle here, this is 1,950 beagle bucks. This is the most expensive plot of land so far. And here's the thing. An enjoyable event not only just gives us some nice decor, but it also gives us space to put the stuff. You know, storage, I will talk about another time. I have something different in mind because storage, we'll talk about storage another day. But when I look at an event and I like to see all this decor, some of the decor where you need to put it down to do tasks, and you have all of this shaded real estate that no one can buy, it's bad. You know, if we're going to get events where we get the cool decor, which people like that, there's got to be space to put this stuff. You know, you, you have to allow players areas to make this stuff. You know, if there's not enough space to put things, especially with the new events, it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, a lot of these events have spaces where it's just too much money to get. And you can only watch Snoopy ads so much for one beagle buck. And trust me, scrounging up 1,950 beagle bucks for this plot of land is going to be a nightmare. All right, it's going to be worse than the one plot of land that's worth $1 million Snoopy dollars, or not $1 million Snoopy dollars, but $1 million of the coins. You know, but when you have 1,950 beagle bucks on this much land, it's like I am dreading super hard to stack up the Snoopies, the beagle bucks, just to get this plot of land, just for this parallelogram of land. And moving forward with the new event style, however it's going to be, eventually this is going to have to be addressed. There's got to be space for players to put the decor for the events. If there isn't enough space for players to put decor for the events, you know, not much gets done, and not much gets to look really cool, especially when it comes to those contests where it's, okay, show me your area for making this. Like with the Easter event that happened, you guys wanted to see players' gardens, right? Well, not everybody has the space to make a really sweet garden to enter here. And having all of these squares where it's just, I can't afford to open up this land unless I play for a very long time. It sucks. It sucks hard. And when I say it sucks hard, I'm not going to say it sucks hard like a certain thing, but I will say that it sucks harder than a vacuum during spring cleaning. And we'll go back to the example. See this little plot, this little excavation site? Almost everybody does something in this area. And when you have a big area like this, which is squares by squares, I can't do the math count on the squares right now because I'm not next to all of it. You know, areas like this, they're going to take up space. We get that. But if there's nowhere to put it, then we're kind of like, I know this is supposed to be paleontology camp, right? And then we go over to the other part of my town where regular camp is. Lover's Lane. This is my main area of camp, and I've had to expand on this a couple of times. I can't fit all the paleo part of the camp here with this part of the regular summer camp. There's just not enough space. I barely had enough space for this just to do this year's Valentine's Day event, because normally I have my whole little Lover's Lane, which is all this. And this is an issue that eventually you guys at the development team are going to have to address. If players don't have space to put the decor to settle a task like 5 little excavation mounds like this, it's going to get real tight and it's going to look real sloppy. And that's not fun, when you have something where we can move like the camp van. I know it doesn't take up that much space like you might think, but having the real estate, having the little land areas to put all of this stuff is important. Again, I'll talk about storage another day because storage plays a part in this as well. Hopefully, when the game next updates and we have all of this wait for future updates areas, do us players a favor. Give us some of these areas for free. Just for the sake of being able to have space to put all the decor for the next events and whatnot. And if you guys don't want to do it for free, and I can understand that, could you not do this? Could you not have the super high tab on the land that nobody is going to be able to stack up money for like 2 to 3 years just to finally open up one spot of land? That defeats the purpose of having new space. The point of new space is to be able to afford the new space, open it up, and put more decor. More, as well as any future chapters that might come up where some of this comes in. But it's very important that players have space to put the decorations, especially the decorations that revolve around tasks. By the way, I don't know which member of the team likes Michael Jackson's Thriller, but Dinosaur Linus doing the Thriller dance is pretty fun, even though Halloween is a long ways away. Those are my thoughts on the event. Hopefully, this event has been fun. I'm not gonna lie, but not having space is a big problem.